Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We got Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid out there with LeBron James, and there's Skinny, and it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And so here are the West All-Stars. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Outside Leonard to the paint.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. He didn't talk a lot about their game strategy. It was just about getting guys involved when they're on the floor. He also wants to see certain lineups together. He said it's fun dreaming about what could be if you had all this talent on the same team. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And the West All-Stars have possession. After the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Town.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Towns. Outside, KD. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's KD. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
They grabbed their own miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Scooped up. Antetokounmpo.
You know, Antetokounmpo, for all of his skills and talent, he's a worker. This guy likes to grind and takes a lot of pride in outworking people on the board.
Simmons looking around. Here's Skinny. Kicks it out to Leonard. Inside. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Leonard. 6 points for LeBron.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Curry against Simmons. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Kicks it out to James, and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
James Harden, he's checked in for the East. Lillard comes in for Steph Curry. And West also making a switch. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Embiid. Now, here's Lillard. From deep, Giannis. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Tremendous anticipation from Antetokounmpo, sensing some separation as that pass was coming, and then simply rising up and knocking down the jumper.
Basket good. Skinny's got 10 points.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but, you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Here is Lillard. Outside, Towns. From deep. And that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. 5 points in the game.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Outside, Simmons. To the middle. Here's Skinny. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. 14 points for Skinny.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And some changes here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for Towns. Blake Griffin comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Butler in for Durant. The West also making some changes. Porzingis is checked in for James. Luka Doncic comes in for Leonard. And Trae Young subbed in for Ben Simmons. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hardworking. He's just a dogged offensive rebounder.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Both free throws good from Skinny.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Harden outside. A floater. And no good. Great D that time from Davis. There's the pass to Young. Here is Skinny. They double him with Butler. Young finds Davis. Lock at 6. Skinny the pass to Young. For the 3. No good that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Here's Harden. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
That evens the score.
What a nice touch on the floater. Butler has perfected that shot, has it down to a science.
Here's Young. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Porzingis backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
To the wing on the left. Three-pointer, Lillard drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 8 points.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know,
that was a strong dunk.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
From 13, and that one good. 10 points for him.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Here is Skinny. He's got 18. Good D by Harden. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the East All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second. And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
The free throw drops for Towns.
Boy, despite his youth, I love the attitude Towns has because it's infectious and he seems to have the attributes of a genuine leader.
James looking around. Here's Embiid and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And they're pushing it up for the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Lillard with it. He's got 10. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Skinny.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Towns finds Durant. Giannis outside. And they double up Giannis. And Antetokounmpo shoots it in.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
KD against LeBron. Embiid. Towns with the defensive effort.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They've led by as much as 10. 1:43 left to play here in the second quarter. The layup off target. Left side, Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it home, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Passes it to Levine. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here is Skinny, defended by Towns. Skinny the pass to LeBron. East grabs the miss. Here's Towns. West All-Stars with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution. Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Towns down low. Embiid's there. Towns dishes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Here is Skinny. And so it's the East All-Stars with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Skinny is out there with Simmons. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's James in at the power forward. And the West All-Stars have possession. They trail by 6. Here's Skinny.
That's how Levine's coaches want him to compete, Kevin. I mean, he's maintaining good defensive position and, as a result, forces a tough shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Outside for Simmons. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Left side, Leonard. Fires from 18. That's good on the jump shot. Leonard's got 9.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Shoots from the elbow. And there's Katie. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here is Skinny, guarded by Levine. And it's Leonard missing.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Kick out to Levine. And a miss there on the triple. And here's the West with the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the East with some changes. Griffin comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And James Harden subbed in for Levine. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the West. Young comes in for Ben Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Butler's checked in. The West All-Stars also with a sub. Gobert's checked in. To the inside. Fires from the line. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Harden's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. They need this. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Skinny. And there's the feed to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Inside, Griffin with the steal. And the foul on Skinny. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for the East. Zinkas, he's checked in for the West. Kyle players in now for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
You're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Simmons on the wing. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Nobody near Lillard. Good, and as this goes to town. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Skinny.
Oh, the power on that Pruden. And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
A steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Oh. Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Durant just inside the line. Doesn't go for him. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Now Kevin Durant.
He made it. He got it. Big time. Wow. What a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
With a sense of urgency right now, okay? We can't hold back. We can't give up easy baskets. We can't give up mistake baskets, okay? We got to lock in.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Zach LaVine is out there with Damian Lillard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Big T that time from Leonard.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Guys, the passing ability and IQ of Ben Simmons, both amazing.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, that's just the height with the length coming into play there. No one stopping Durant.
Here's Skinny. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 7th assist here tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's LaVine. D right on him. Dishes to Lillard. LeBron grabs the miss. Pushing it up. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Almost happened too late, partner. I mean, their offense didn't come alive until they were nearly out of it, but it is alive now.
Lillard outside. Pass to Towns. 6 to shoot. Good D by James. Here's West now. They're on an 11-2 run. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Steph Curry's checked in for Lillard. And that one falls for Davis.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Curry kicks to Giannis. Outside, KD. And the pass to Curry. Passes it to Levine. You can't hit that top. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Davis.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Simmons. Leonard on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Timeout called East All-Stars. It's been quite a game for Skinny.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Harden's checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for the West. And it's Harden with the ball for the East All-Stars. 4-point game, and the foul on Skinny. That's foul number 2 for him. Towns, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Harden inside the 3-point line. Kept alive. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Curry against Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. The East All-Stars need to get another shot.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
Now here's Embiid. Kicks it to Simmons. Pass to Leonard. Here is Skinny, guarded by Harden. Skinny, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Skinny has got 40 points. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Curry. Pass to Harden. Right side, Antetokounmpo.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, Antetokounmpo has really learned how to get himself to the foul line. It's one of the easiest ways to score the ball. He gets to the stripe at a higher clip with each passing year.
Skinny the pass to James. Doesn't go that time. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Curry finds Harden. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Here is Skinny, guarded by Harden. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Stephen Curry.
Man, I tell you what, I love how Embiid doesn't shy away from contact. He's skilled at finding ways to get to that foul line. He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
And the East All-Stars call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Skinny.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Embiid. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. James covering. Harden outside. The kick out to Towns. It's rebounded by the West. Simmons got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Skinny. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
In the corner, Harden. Leonard trying to break free. Offensive rebound, and Towns throws it down.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They're in front by 1. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Here is Skinny, guarded by Harden. And Harden comes to help. LeBron passes to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. And it's Davis missing. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And Harden comes to help. Down low and out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
Huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Durant. Kick out to Giannis. Nails the triple.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Davis.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
Timeout called. East All-Stars. They're up by 4. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Now the East All-Stars with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And Kevin Durant, every night you can trust that he's going to bring focus, effort, and commitment. That's pretty much all one can ask for. Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. They're down by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. drops the first one, and that brings them within 5. Both good from the line that time. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Skinny the pass to LeBron. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the East All-Stars. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. Lowry for 3. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank you for watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.